Welcome. I'm live again. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing? I hope everybody's having a I hope your Wednesday is fantastic. I hope your Wednesday is going well. I hope everybody is having a fantastic Wednesday. Hmm. It's good to it's good to be back. That's all I have to say. It's good to be back. How are you doing? How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope you all are having a fabulous Wednesday. It's good to see everybody. It's good to see all new faces and old faces. Mhm. Hello. No issue. No issue. Leah Maluto. How are you doing, Leah Maluto? No, I don't know Ethiopian. See, no issue. No issue. No issue. No, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I do know K-pop. No issue. And I see, we already got one. See, oh, wait, see, we done already got one. Already talking crazy already. See, I told you, stop coming in here talking all that crazy stuff. See, that's why we already got one. Already got one. Our very first troll. Already trying to troll. Already in my chat. Already trolling. And when I said, I told y'all last time. I told y'all, didn't I tell you to stop talking crazy? I told y'all. You come in here talking all that crazy stuff, you getting blocked. I told y'all. I told y'all the first two times. We already got a troll, already talking crazy. Ashley, how you doing? Talk to me nice. Amazing, 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 amazing. What is that group that John Cook is in? BTS. I know them. Are they still together? Is BTS still together? Do you know them? I'm glad you're doing good, Ashley. I finally got my first troll. My first troll then came in there. You didn't sit there and talk crazy to me. I heard you. Anybody that come in the chat talking crazy is gonna get blocked. I'm telling you right now. It's troll season. You want to come in here and troll? I got you. I'm gonna block you just like I did the first person. Telling you, you come in here talking all that crazy stuff. I'm telling you, you gonna get blocked today. I'm in the mood for blocking somebody today. I'm gonna block somebody. I got time today. I got time today. I'm gonna block somebody today. I got time. You eat chicken and sleep. I'm gonna block you too. I'm gonna do. No, 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 no. You want to talk crazy too? I got you too. No, no. That's two trolls I didn't block today. That's two trolls I didn't block. I didn't block. That's two. That's one, two. That's uno, dos. That's two trolls I didn't block today. Two trolls. I'm telling you, stop coming in my live talking all this crazy stuff. I'm telling you, no, listen, I ain't gonna say it only but once. Y'all want to come in here talking crazy? I got you. That's what y'all want. That's what I'm gonna give y'all. I got time. I got all the time in the world. You eat chicken and sleep. I just ate already. You eat chicken and sleep. No, listen, listen, Amazing. Anybody else want to come in here talking crazy? I got you. I got time today. I got time today. I got time today. I got time. I got time today. No, I know. No, it's not. No, it's not. How you doing? Mukana Kumari. How you doing? Y'all gonna learn to stop coming in my live talking crazy. Y'all gonna learn today. As I told y'all last time, you come in here talking crazy, somebody gonna get blocked today. And I think, how you doing, Try Vlogs? Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I think. No, I think. I'm good. I'm all right. It's 11:17 here. That's all right. Yeah, yeah. I understand that. I mean, it's all good. Good. It's AM. It's AM over here. Yeah, I did. It looked like an amazing game. The game looks cool. Yeah, it looks all right. Yeah, it was so many of them. Hmm. I bet you were. Well, welcome from India. Welcome. What time is it there in India? I am from USA. Wow, 29:49, 9:48. Wow. Yeah, I am from USA. I live in Texas. Mhm. Yeah, and it's generally hot. It is all the time. It's always generally hot. It's real hot. 96 degrees today. It is 96 degrees out there in Texas. And I do. Yeah, it's famous for a lot of things. Mostly rattlesnakes. No, no, it's good to see you, Muhammad Kumari. My hobby, well, I like to exercise, you know. Yeah, I do. Yeah, of course yeah. I know Stone Cold, yeah. Stone Cold from WWE. I remember him from the Attitude Era. Yeah, I know he's from Texas. He's a Texas boy too. Yeah, I know Stone Cold Steve Austin is from Texas too. He's a Texas boy too. Well, it was good seeing you, Muhammad. Yeah, he was called the Texas Rattlesnake. But bye, Muhammad. It's good to see you again, Muhammad. Really, really. Yeah, WWE is definitely downward spiral. Yeah, WWE is dead now. Wrestling is not the same as it once was. They don't have all these. They got all these new guys now. It's not the same as it once was. They don't have all the original superstars like they used to. Yeah, WWE is not what it once was. Mm-mm, at all. Yeah, already Lesnar is past his prime now. Yep, they say Brock Lesnar is already past his prime. There's a lot of people that saying WWE is dead now. Yeah, it's not what it once was. You can't make another Lesnar. You can't make another Obafemi. Mhm. I hope. that. Everything, not one. Yeah, he's now kind of a part timer. Of course, Roman Reigns is a part timer. Yeah, CM Punk is getting old as well. Yeah, CM Punk is getting much, much older. I know CM Punk is past his prime, just like Roman Reigns is also past his prime as well. Yeah, CM Punk is much, much older now. I remember back in the day, he was a lot younger back in the day. He had hair and everything. He was straight edge. Remember that? CM Punk was straight edge back in the day. That was back in the day, CM Punk. Nah, straight edge CM Punk was my favorite. It still is my favorite. You think, and yeah, Cody Rhodes. Yeah, it's terrible how they did Drew McIntyre. They did Drew McIntyre pretty badly. They let Cody Rhodes take the title only for Drew McIntyre to have lost it. That's a shame. What was the point of giving Drew McIntyre the title if Cody Rhodes was going to take it? That did not make any sense. I see why people are hating on Cody right now. Or LA Knight. Yeah, not too many people are happy for Cody Rhodes. But you know what? WrestleMania is on my mom's birthday. April 19th is my mother's birthday. April 19th, they're going to show WrestleMania on that day. I cannot wait for that. Yeah, April 19th. April 19th is my mother's birthday. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's the crazy thing. They're going to show WrestleMania on my mom's birthday. I am so ready. I am so excited. But you know what? Not only is it my mom's birthday on the 19th, but still, it's going to be a good day. Welcome back, Mohana Kumari. But yeah, it definitely is. WWE is not what it once was. Nah, WWE is. Well, yeah. See you again. It's good to see you try vlogs. Yeah, definitely. When I yeah, I don't live in the UK, but that's pretty far. How do you feel about, you know, W the word WWE? Everybody's having mixed feelings about you know, the WWE. Yeah, some people like it, some people don't. Some people enjoy it, and some people do not. I don't like the way WWE is going either, but at the same time, I mean, it's good, but still, it's been so much. It's a lot. Let me tell you. OMG. When I tell you at WWE, it's been so much going on in the WWE. Let me tell you. I Show Speed. I Show Speed was in WWE. Isn't I Show Speed a YouTuber? What was I Show Speed doing in WWE? Helping the Vision win the tag titles. And you got all these celebrities. You got Travis Scott, who was once helping The Rock and John Cena beat Cody Rhodes. And then you got Little Yachty on SmackDown, helping Trick Williams beat Sami Zayn. Like, for real. What is it with all these celebrities on WWE? And then you got I Show Speed on Monday Night Raw. It's like, I Show Speed. What was I Show Speed doing on Monday Night Raw? Hmm? Isn't I Show Speed a YouTuber? I'm trying to. I'm wondering, how did I Show Speed get a spot on in WWE? That's what I want to know. How in the world did I Show Speed end up in WWE? And now he has a common enemy in LA Knight and the Usos. And with what's his name? With the Vision and Paul Heyman looking out for I Show Speed, the Usos have another reason to kill him. But like I said, the Usos and the Vision, no, the Usos, LA Knight have a common enemy in I Show Speed. I Show Speed has a common enemy in the Usos and LA Knight. Look, WrestleMania, the Usos, LA Knight, the Vision, and I Show Speed. This match should not happen. They need to leave I Show Speed out of it. I Show Speed cannot afford to lose any more money due to what he already did. It's bad enough LA Knight broke into his home and stuff. But come on now. Like, really. And then we got Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. Oh man, that's even worse. The Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley, that match is amazing. It looks amazing. I cannot wait for that match. These two have a very similar rivalry. They both are fighting for one thing, and that is the women's title after winning the Elimination Chamber. Rhea Ripley vows to take that title away from Jade Cargill. Do y'all think Jade Cargill has a chance of winning? Or do you think Rhea Ripley could take it? And then we have a blockbuster main event. Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. That's a match that I'm sure that these two have been going at it for a while. Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi. Those two. I mean, they could not keep their hands off of each other. They've been fighting each other for the longest. I say Oba Femi for the win. Oba Femi for the win. The Usos, LA Knight versus I Show Speed and Division. The Usos and LA Knight for the win. The Usos and LA Knight for the win. And Jade versus Rhea, I'm going to say Rhea for the win. Let's see. Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. Obafemi for the win. And then we have my favorite match, my very, very favorite, Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. Trick Williams for the win. Yeah, we got Trick Williams for the win. Mhm. And then let's see. For the tag team titles, for the women's tag team titles, you got Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, Nikki Bella, Brie Bella. I'm going to say Lash Legend and Nia Jax for the win. They got Nia Jax and Lash Legend for the win. Cody Rhodes. Let's see. Yeah, we got Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. Hey, Josh. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. That match right there is pointless. That WrestleMania match right there is completely pointless. Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. That match is insane. But it's pointless. Because Cody Rhodes, the reason why they had Drew McIntyre only won the title once. That's not good. That's never okay. It's not good. You made Cody win only to have Drew lose it, only to have Drew win once. How cool! You know, Drew McIntyre. I feel his pain. He's been trying to get a hold of that title for months, and I feel Drew's pain. I really do. But yeah, I hope Cody Rhodes. I hope he loses that title. Yeah, Randy Orton should win. I think Randy Orton is gonna win. I'm speaking it into existence. At WrestleMania, Randy Orton is going to win. And then we have Dirty Dominic Mysterio taking on Finn Balor after being betrayed by his former Judgment Day member. I'm afraid Dominic Mysterio is going to win. Finn Balor, he might come out with the demon. He might come back with the demon. I know Finn Balor. Anybody that knows Finn Balor has this little, what you call it, his alter ego, the demon. That's Finn Balor's alter ego. But yeah, I think, yeah, Finn Balor might come out with the demon at WrestleMania. And then I think Dominic Mysterio, I think he got this. I say Dominic Mysterio for the win. I'll be real. I'll be so real about this. Let's see. And then we got Penta, the new Intercontinental Champion, putting his title on the line against Rey Mysterio and a couple of other superstars. So yeah, Rey Mysterio is in the Intercontinental Championship match against Penta and a few other superstars. I'm glad to see Rey Mysterio come out of retirement. I'm happy to see that. Because after last time we saw Rey Mysterio was injured. But I'm glad to see Rey Mysterio was coming out of retirement. I'm glad to see it. I know those two are gonna make history. Him, Penta, and a few other superstars along with him. Yeah, Penta versus Rey Mysterio. I know those two are good friends, him and Penta. But you know what? It's good to see Rey Mysterio finally get in his very first ladder match against Penta and a few other superstars. I hope Rey Mysterio wins. Who knows? Penta might win. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, that match is going to be a good match. Rey Mysterio for the win. And then we have Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee. Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee. Now, this right here, this is going to be a good match. AJ Lee, the last time we saw AJ Lee was injured the last time. Well, now Becky Lynch is taking on AJ Lee. I know Becky Lynch is trying her best to win that women's title back. And I know AJ Lee is doing everything she can to try to keep that women's title. That's going to be a good match. AJ Lee for the win. AJ Lee for the win. If AJ Lee beats Becky Lynch, AJ Lee will still be champion. And then we have, oh, I forgot, Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vancouver versus Liv Morgan for the women's title. And for the women's title, Stephanie versus Liv. You saw what happened last Monday night. Yeah, uh, that bruise on Liv Morgan's head. Oh my God, that bruise on her head was crazy. Stephanie Vancouver did that and left a nasty bump on Liv Morgan's head. Poor Liv Morgan. I feel bad for her, so I'm gonna say Liv Morgan for the win. Liv Morgan for the win. I'm sorry, Stephanie Vancouver went too far when she put that bruise on Liv Morgan's head. Yeah, Stephanie Vancouver went way, way too far with that. So I'm gonna say Liv Morgan for the win. Liv Morgan, I hope you win. WrestleMania, I want Liv Morgan to win. But yeah, definitely it's gonna be a good WrestleMania match. It's gonna be a great match. I'm excited. So yeah, it's gonna be a good match. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, man, I'm excited for WrestleMania. I cannot wait. But at the same time, I'm giving my WrestleMania predictions. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. I cannot wait. Yes, WrestleMania is gonna be a good match. I'm excited. And I know you guys are too. So yeah, WrestleMania is gonna be an amazing. It's gonna be a good match. I cannot wait for that. But anyway, yeah, I gave my predictions already. Let me see. Oh yeah, let me see. Yeah, Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu in an unsanctioned match. Jacob Fatu, Jacob Fatu, and Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match. None. Yeah, yeah. You understand that that match is gonna be huge. That's probably gonna be the main eventer right there. That's the main eventer. Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match. Unsanctioned? Oh, that's gonna be good. I tell you what. I know that match is gonna probably be that's the main eventer. That's the main eventer right there. The main eventer. I know Jacob Fatu cost Drew McIntyre the WWE title, and I know Drew McIntyre has been wanting to get his hands on Jacob Fatu due to that same incident. But let me tell you, nothing is more funner. Seeing John Cena host the WrestleMania thing. I forgot John Cena was hosting. Yes, yes, it's true, my friends. Everybody is excited about John Cena coming back to WrestleMania to host. Yes, everybody, it is true. It is true. It's all over Facebook. It's on Twitter. It's on Instagram. And John Cena is hosting WrestleMania. I know it's exciting. Nothing is more exciting seeing that man host the WrestleMania thing. Remember last time The Rock was hosting, and then last time. somebody else hosted, but this time WrestleMania 42 live in Las Vegas, and John Cena is hosting. Oh, it's true. It's darn true. I had to keep it PG. I had to keep it PG. But yes, and John Cena is hosting. I'm excited about WrestleMania. That's the exciting part. With John Cena hosting the WrestleMania thing, it's gonna be lit. And I know that John Cena is gonna do a good job hosting like he always does. It's gonna be a good match. But yeah, my money is on McIntyre. McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu in an in sanction match. That's gonna be a good match. Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre unsanctioned. That's gonna be a good match. Yeah, but yeah, with John Cena hosting the WrestleMania thing, it's gonna be a good match. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I cannot wait. But yeah, it's lit. I know you're just as excited as I am. But yeah, I am glad to give my WrestleMania prediction. I gave my WrestleMania predictions already. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. Ladies and gentlemen, are you excited about WrestleMania? If not, that's okay. But I know I am. It's gonna be good. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Brock Lesnar versus Oba Fibby. The battle of the big men. Let me tell you, it's going to be a good match. Do you have a favorite WrestleMania match? That's a good question. The one with CM Punk when CM Punk won the Money in the Bank. WrestleMania 25 is my favorite WrestleMania match. Yeah, WrestleMania is going to be wild. I watched that DVD over and over and over till I couldn't watch it no more. But yeah, WrestleMania 25, that's going to be a good an amazing match. That match is going to be good. That match was my favorite. Live in Houston, Texas. Nicole Scherzinger was singing the national anthem. Santino Morella dressing up like a woman and winning the Miss America USA pageant. Chris Jericho and Ricky Steamboat and Ric Flair. Triple H and Randy Orton battle for the WWE title. That was my favorite WrestleMania match. WrestleMania 25 will forever hold a place in my heart. Rey Mysterio beating JBL for the Intercontinental title, causing JBL to quit. That was back in the day, Rey Mysterio. That match was good. Then we got John Cena and the Big Show and Edge. While Big Show and Edge were fighting for Vicky Guerrero's affection, and John Cena was fighting for the world title. Remember the army of John Cena's? Oh my, that was funny. Oh my God, that was hilarious. The army of John Cena's came out when John Cena went out to do his entrance, his basic Thuganomics entrance. The whole army of John Cena came out when John Cena did his basic Thuganomics. One of them was Santino Marella. One of them was. But yeah, I remember that match. WrestleMania 25 was good. Nah, WrestleMania 25 was so hilarious. Hmm. Yeah, that was. And WrestleMania 25. WrestleMania 25 was a good one. I'm gonna be real. It was fantastic. Hmm. 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 59,000. Mm. No, yeah. Mm. I'm be real. I already told you what mine was. But ladies and gentlemen, yeah, it's about to get good. I'm excited for it. I cannot wait. But yeah, WrestleMania, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's about to get amazing. Last week at Stand and Deliver in St. Louis, when Sexy Red came out at Stand and Deliver, the people of St. Louis were not too pleased. They was like, they was completely unbothered. They didn't seem too happy with their St. Louis hero. But you know what? These WWE fans, I think they're over the idea of celebrities trying to come over to the WrestleMania to the WWE side. The people of St. Louis at WWE Stand and Deliver did not seem too pleased when they seen the hood's hottest princess of the WWE. They didn't seem too excited. But let me tell you, it's about to go down. I am so ready. We're just days away from WrestleMania, April 19th, which is not too far from here. I'm excited, and I know you are too. It's going to be a good match. It's going to be a great match. But you know what? Speaking of which, are you boys ready? Because I know I am. Yes, yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun. I had me some chicken and ice cream the other day. Yesterday, I had some chicken and ice cream the other day. It was delicious. It was definitely amazing. I had a fun time. I hope you guys are doing good. Let me tell you, remember Edge and Lita, that show they did for everybody. When Ric Flair came out and he seen Edge and Lita doing what they was doing, that was insane. Can you imagine Dominic and Liv Morgan doing something like that? The same thing Edge and Lita did. Edge and Lita, they was in sync with one another. When Edge won the WWE title, can you imagine Dominic and Liv doing something like that? And then Finn Balor coming out like that. That was a classic, classic. I'm telling you, John Cena came out, and I mean, bruh, it was insane. It was such an amazing show. I mean, it was good. It was fantastic. We got time. You talk about the big boys. Ladies and gentlemen, it is it's go time. Mm. Yeah, definitely. Do you remember back in the day when Dominic Mysterio was a little boy and Eddie Guerrero, everybody thought he was Eddie's son, but they clearly already know that he's not really Eddie's son, he's Ray's son. That was a funny segment. Dominic had the blonde hair and everything. Wrestlers with blonde hair. Rhea Ripley had the blonde hair. And then it was Charlotte Flair who came out with the blonde hair. And then it was Liv Morgan who came out with the blonde hair. And then Dominic Mysterio came out with the blonde hair and everything. And Dominic Mysterio was adorable back then. He was, but now, not so much. Nope. He's a little demon, is what he is. Yeah, Rey Mysterio, I don't know how he deals with that. But back in the day, it was a lot different. But let me tell you, he's not Eddie's son. He's Rey's son. But I'll tell you, Eddie Guerrero, rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero. He was such a good man. I remember him and Rey Mysterio used to be best friends. Yeah, they were friends, all right. And they still are to the very end. Latino Heat forever. And I mean, last week, everybody wanted to know who Randy Orton was on the phone with. We know who Randy Orton was on the phone with after months of finding out who Randy Orton was taking the phone call to. It was Pat McAfee. You saw what happened a couple SmackDowns ago. And when Pat McAfee came out and helped Randy Orton take out Cody Rhodes, that's who Randy Orton was on the phone with the whole entire time. Everybody on WWE was wondering who was Randy Orton on the phone with, and now we know. The secret is already out. Randy Orton, I thought he was talking to Bob, his father, Bob Orton. Everybody thought it was Edge. We all thought it was Batista. But little did we know the phone call Randy Orton took, it was Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee helped this son of a gun take out Cody Rhodes. And isn't Pat McAfee a ring announcer or something? What was Pat McAfee? What was Pat McAfee doing in WWE? The last time we saw Pat McAfee got tossed around by Kevin Owens. That was the last time we saw Pat McAfee. And now he's back. Pat McAfee is helping Kevin Owens win. Pat McAfee is helping Randy Orton win. You talk about changing WWE. Pat McAfee helping Randy Orton beat Cody Rhodes is crazy. But you know what? It's okay though. Pat McAfee is a Texas boy. He's from Dallas, Texas. I think so. Home of the Dallas Cowboys. That's where Pat McAfee is from. Pat McAfee is a Texas boy just like you and I. Ladies and ladies and gentlemen, it's good to see the WWE has not totally lost its color. But yeah, I'm gonna say WWE is dying now. When I say WWE is dead, WWE is dead completely. And the only way to liven this thing up is to bring back Bianca Belair, bring back the Street Profits, bring Bianca Belair and the Street Profits back. I know Bianca Belair is out with a finger injury, and the Street Profits, I know they're probably doing other things. But yeah, and Damian Priest and R-Truth, the tag team champions. Who made Damian Priest and R-Truth tag team champions? And this reminds me of when Miz and R-Truth when they were tag team champions. It didn't work out then, and it's not going to work out now. Having Damian Priest and R-Truth lose those tag titles, they're going to lose them. So I'm sorry. I just cannot sit here and just. It's awful. Seeing Damian Priest and R-Truth as a tag team, a terrible decision. Damian Priest and R-Truth being tag team champions was a terrible decision. It was worse when Miz and R-Truth, when they were a tag team. It's going to be even much worse to see Damian and R-Truth lose those tag titles. I'm sorry. I just cannot. I'd rather Miz and Kit win the tag titles rather than those two win it. I'm sorry, I cannot. R-Truth, he can't take nothing serious, and he's always getting out of character. Yeah, R-Truth can never take anything serious. That's why I say R-Truth and Damian Priest winning those tag titles was the worst decision WWE ever made. They treat my boy R-Truth like a joke. They treat R-Truth like a joke because he is a joke. That's who R-Truth is. They made him look like one because he is one. R-Truth and Damian Priest winning those tag titles, I hope they lose them. I really do. Give somebody else a tag title match. Somebody who will take the tag title seriously. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I'm just stating facts. WWE was a dumpster fire when they hired R-Truth and Damian Priest as a tag team. Yeah, WWE is a complete dumpster fire. Complete dumpster fire. Because you made Damian Priest and R-Truth a tag team, that's supposed to make the tag team division better? Nope, I don't think so. Yeah, Damian Priest and R-Truth, dumpster fire. A huge dumpster fire on my part. A dumpster fire. Complete dumpster fire. I'm gonna be real. But yeah, that's just the way I see. The WWE has done two things wrong and only one thing right. But yeah, how are you? Now, you know what? A shout out to the two. But no, I'm super excited about this year's WrestleMania. I made my decision poorly. Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. Rhea Ripley for the win. Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. Oba Femi for the win. I will speak it into existence. Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu. Drew McIntyre for the win. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. Hello, one crafty sister. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. I'm gonna say AJ Lee for the win. Jacob Fatu for the win. LA Knight versus LA Knight, the Usos, the Vision, and I Show Speed. LA Knight and the Usos for the win. These are my WrestleMania predictions. These are my WWE WrestleMania prediction. Mhm. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The WWE will never be the same. Mm. But these are my predictions. Las Vegas, WrestleMania. Oh, yeah. It's going to be good. But anyway, how's everybody's Wednesday going? I almost forgot. I hope you're I hope you guys are having a good, fantastic Wednesday. I hope your Wednesday is going good. I hope your Wednesday is going wonderful. My Wednesday is amazing. Yeah, I'm sorry. WWE is a complete dumpster fire to a lot of people. The WWE is the biggest dumpster fire there is. I don't blame people for not wanting to watch WWE. It's not as it once was back then. WWE is different. They're doing things differently. And the ratings, I mean, terrible. I don't blame people for not watching. A Triple H is sitting back while everybody else is watching WWE go down the drain. All Triple H got to do as a COO is to make his money and do whatever he wants to do with the money. Yeah, Triple H is the boss. So basically, he's watching WWE go down the drain. You got the Bella Twins in a women's tag team title match. That's going to be, I would say that Nia Jax and Lash Legend, I hope they keep those titles. I hope they do. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, it's a good thing. I'm glad that I don't see the humor in WWE, wanting to, you know, the ratings are terrible. Well, speaking of which, yeah, Ronda Rousey. Nah, another one. They let her go. They let Ronda Rousey go. And she wasn't in WWE for that long. That's another wrestler they let go. She was not in WWE for that very long. Shayna Baszler, what happened to her? She disappeared. Piper Nivens, what happened to Piper Nivens? Oh yeah, she got injured. And I know that Ava Reigns, The Rock's daughter, she was head talent relations of NXT, but she left. She said she didn't want to do it anymore, so they hired somebody else, Mr. Stone. They hired Mr. Stone to take over NXT. I miss Ava Reigns taking over NXT. When Ava Reigns took over NXT, ooh, it was amazing. And let me see. Alberto Del Rio, remember him? Alberto Del Rio. He was arrested for doing, stuff that he shouldn't be doing. I heard yesterday what happened to Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio, who was once a professional wrestler, was he got charged for, putting hands on his wife. That's probably why yeah, I remember when Alberto Del Rio was a wrestler, but now they got him behind bars. I seen his mug shots. Alberto Del Rio was arrested because he put hands on his wife. Big shocker. It was a very scary thing. But you know what? I feel bad. I am praying that the wife will get a restraining order on him. But yeah, Alberto Del Rio was a great wrestler, but because of his bad attitude, it's just terrible. Yeah, it's just very just awful. I remember when Liv Morgan got arrested. When Liv Morgan got arrested, she was arrested for weed possession. And that's why Liv Morgan got arrested. It was in Florida. She was stopped by some Florida cop. She was stopped by the Florida cop. Mm-mm. Yeah. And the Usos, I can't forget how they got arrested. I can't remember that. Hillsborough County. That's where the Usos got detained. Yeah. These wrestlers, Alberto Del Rio is not the only one who got put behind bars for what she did, for what he did. Listen, I'm not here to speak on that, but I will say Alberto Del Rio, I still cannot believe that happened to him. But oh well. You do the time, you do the crime, they say. But yeah, you heard what happened to Tiger Woods. Oh, Tiger Woods, that's another one. Like I said, Tiger Woods, his rollover crash. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. You should see Tiger Woods' mugshots. Let's see, who else? Hmm, Offset. The Migos rapper Offset was killed. He got shot. The Migos rapper Offset was shot, but he's okay. He's living his best life. He's fine. Yeah, everybody was praying for Offset. Everybody was praying for Offset. I was happy when Offset came out alive. The Migos rapper Offset is okay. I'm so happy to see him okay. But yeah, I saw Offset. He had on his little gown and everything. But yeah, rest in peace to my brother Takeoff. Man, I remember what happened to Takeoff. It was tragic. It was very tragic. But you know what? Offset is a lucky son of a gun. But you know what? Why would somebody want to take out Offset? I don't know. But let me tell you, OMG. Offset is so lucky. I'm so glad he's okay. The devil did not win. No, the devil did not win. The devil lost that fight. He thought he could take out not one but two members of the Migos, but he didn't. I'm glad to see Offset is okay. The devil did not win. I'm glad Offset is all right. The devil tried to do his job and he failed at it. Glad to see Offset is okay. Yeah, that's Cardi B's ex-husband. I'm glad to see Offset is okay. I'm happy to see Offset is doing well and much better. But man, let me tell you, these rappers nowadays, they can't go nowhere because they're always getting killed and stuff. I just hate that. The Offset situation was crazy. I mean, he was in Florida when this whole thing went down. He was in the casino, the Hard Rock Casino. That's where Offset was. And let me tell you, I'm glad to see Offset is okay. And speaking of which, it's good, you know, there was a lot going on these last couple days. Oh, but I'm glad to see, that yeah, it's a good thing. And do you have a favorite? I'm gonna be real. I grew up with the Migos. I remember when they first came out with Hannah Montana. That was the Migos' first number one hit. Versace, Bad and Bougie. Man, that was the jam back in the day. Offset was was Quavo's brother, and Quavo was the uncle of Takeoff. Rest in peace, Takeoff. The Migos were one of the greatest Atlanta rap groups there ever was, and the Migos they had quite a few songs on there, and I mean they were hot as fish grease. But after when Takeoff passed away, it was a very tragic thing. And Quavo was with him when it all went down at the casino in Houston. That's where his nephew, yeah, and to know that somebody tried to take off, somebody tried to take out Offset, to know that somebody had ulterior motives to take out another member. It was just that's just terrible. I mean, terrible. I mean, I remember watching them on the big screen on a TV show called James Corden, watching them the carpool karaoke when Offset and Takeoff went. All three of them were together doing a carpool karaoke of Whitney Houston's "I Wanna Dance with Somebody." That was a that was my favorite Migos member. That was my favorite Migos memory of them carpooling to Whitney Houston's "I Wanna Dance with Somebody." I watched that video 1,000 times. It was hilarious watching them carpool together with James Corden. That was my favorite Migos memory of them. But yeah, you know, it's a shame they can't go anywhere without getting targeted. These they tried to target Rihanna that one time when Rihanna wasn't home. They tried to target her. Then they tried to take out Offset. It's just terrible. The devil is very busy. First you target Rihanna, now you want to target Offset. The devil is very busy. But I'm glad to see Offset is doing better. I'm glad to see Offset is doing good. Cause Offset, he's okay, and I'm glad to see it. It was just it's too much of that going on. But yeah, and it's somebody tried to take Offset out, and I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad Offset is doing good. But at the same time, it still hurts, you know? But yeah, Mark Henry stays in Texas. Stone Cold Steve Austin is from Texas. Booker T. Booker T. Huffman is also from Texas. Three people from Texas. We got Pat McAfee from Dallas, Texas. We got Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Texas Rattlesnake. I mean, what else can I say? It is good. I mean, real. Ladies and gentlemen, hmm, it's good. I'm here to let the people know that. But yeah, I'm gonna be real. It's good. Yeah, rumor has it, Justin Bieber and Usher got into it. The man who made Justin Bieber famous, the man who put Justin Bieber on the map, him and Usher got into it. I mean, they was at a party, they bumped into each other, words were said, heated exchanges were said. There was so much going on. Justin Bieber was mad at Usher about something, and Usher was mad about Justin Bieber about something. But I know those two are probably, if I know them, they're gonna squash their beef. They're not gonna let one silly petty argument stop them from becoming friends. I know it. Usher and Justin Bieber got into it. The man who made Justin Bieber famous, I mean, USHERRAYMOND, Usher Raymond. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, just it was a lot. Also, Miss Mulatto, remember her? And she changed her name from Miss Mulatto to Lotto now. Yeah, she changed her name from Miss Mulatto to Lotto. And let me tell you, you know she's pregnant. Lotto, the female rapper Lotto is pregnant. Congratulations to Lotto on being a pregnant female rapper. Yes, yes. First Cardi B, and then Rihanna, and now the female rapper Lotto is now pregnant. Miss Mulatto, aka Lotto. I am so happy for her. I'm very excited for Lotto. But yeah, I heard on Instagram the female rapper Lotto was she made a song called Big Mama, which is referring to her as a female pregnant woman. So I'm wishing Lotto all the best, wishing the female rapper Lotto all the best. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely amazing. I had my ear to the streets, especially Google be telling me everything. I know anytime I was asleep one night and I heard that somebody tried to take out Offset, the Migos member Offset, I'm glad he's okay. I just got the alert from Google. You know, Google tells me everything. I be aware of what's going on in the world. I do. I pay attention because I got Google to tell me everything. But yeah, one thing that me and Stone Cold have in common, we're both Texas boys. Stone Cold Steve Austin is a Texas rattlesnake. I am a Texas boy as well. And I'm glad to know that me and Stone Cold both have a lot in common. Stone Cold is the toughest SOB I know. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go now. I will see y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for tuning in.